Hello guys, welcome to another video. I've been quite busy lately since I'm moving out and I'm building a whole new office, but it's going good. We did a lot of work already. The biggest things are done. Now it's just some small stuff left. So I'll hopefully, but I think most likely be more active this week than I was last week. Okay, so sorry for that, but I was moving. It's only gonna get better from here, so that's a good thing. So yeah, wanted to update you guys with a video with my thoughts on Bitcoin. Yeah, since not that much happened, to be honest, on Bitcoin these last couple days. But yeah, we did see a dump. So I'm gonna explain what I'm watching here, what I think, and my areas of interest, where I want to get into the market, where I want to de-risk, and stuff like that, okay? Before we get into that, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to my YouTube, still trying to hit 5k subs. I think it's definitely doable within the next couple days. So subscribe if you haven't already, leave a like on the video, leave a comment with what you think after you watched the video. Thanks to PrimeXBT as well for sponsoring these videos. PrimeXBT, been with them for ages, so show some love and sign up using the link in the description. You can also get access to my private Discord group, which is free. So all you have to do is make an account under my ref link on PrimeXBT and I'll add you to the group. Okay, make a deposit as well, trade on there. Don't just make a deposit and we instantly withdraw. Yeah, so with that said, let's get into some charts. Sorry. All right, so Bitcoin, what I marked out here is still the same range we've been watching for ages, and to be honest, all there is to it is just Bitcoin is still within the same range. Okay, range low, range high, swept range low, went for range highs, beautiful. And then can you call this a sweep? In my opinion, no. So I would say there is still a massive amount of liquidity which is resting within this area. Okay, I think that's the area that is where the draw on liquidity on Bitcoin at the moment is. Okay, so do I think this is the top that sends us to 12k? I personally don't think so. I think 25.5k plus, so 26, 27, 28, maybe even higher case comes before new lows. Okay, if we are about to make new lows, right? I'm not saying we are. Of course we can, we'll have to see, but I personally think that we're still on our way for higher prices, right? Now the question on everyone's mind is, well, if we're going for that area, how low do we retrace before going for it, right? Well, how I see this personally, I want to get into longs as close to the mid-range as possible, okay? I think as long as the mid-range holds on a daily basis and a daily close, okay? So say we sweep these lows and instantly close back below, I'll get into some longs, okay? If we don't, we sweep these local lows and bounce nicely, I'll probably also get into some longs. If we close below here, I'll probably get out until we manage to close back above our range mean. Why? Well, as you can see from previous price action, how pivotal that level has been, right? Boom, boom, resistance, resistance, quick deviation, instantly closed back above and sold off, back below and sold off. Beautiful retest, beautiful resistance, smashed back above, beautiful retest off to range high. Now we're at that area again. So I think closes below this range mean are not a good sign, okay? So what I'm watching here is, with having in mind that I'm targeting above range high on the higher time frames, I'm looking to get into Bitcoin and get into some longs on the lower time frames, okay? Where? Well, as I said, as close to range mean as possible. Ideally, what I want to see here, right, is another sweep of all of these lows into this area, former demand that sent us higher, right? Quick reclaim, okay, and then higher from there. Where will I target? Well, my first target will be this red new formed supply on the daily, okay, where people were accumulating shorts. If price manages to reclaim this, okay, and hold above, well, then I think we go towards the targets that I just mentioned and probably squeeze a little higher into at least 29k, possibly even go for this inefficiency right here all the way up to 36k, okay? But obviously until then we've got to be cautious. As I said, not interested in shorts down here, rather look for dips, for more sweeps to get long. If we do go higher from here, right, and we retest this red area and I see weakness, right, we do something like this, sweep the local high. Before sweeping this and this, I will likely look for a short and target these lows, okay? So at the moment I'm flat, but I'm more interested in looking for longs lower down than shorts higher up. I feel like this weekly, right, broke market structure to the upside, so I'm still mainly looking for longs to target higher prices, okay? Also, the monthly closed recently, so let's quickly take a look on CleanCharge, what the monthly is trying to tell us. Okay, monthly. As you can see, what key levels do we have here? We have January high. We've got February low. Right? January high got swept, right? Then we closed back below, retested January high, and now we're below the monthly open. So where's the next logical draw on liquidity? If we zoom in to the daily, well, that's going to be on these lows, like I said, on February low. What else do we have? A monthly breaker. Boom. Right there. Let's mark it out in gray. All right. Oops. What's a breaker? Sideways price section before an impulse move to the downside or upside, and then it gets ignored when you retest the area. And then on the retest from the other side, it could act as support of resistance, which was the case here, right? Well, the first part at least, people accumulating shorts, dump, then ignored to the upside. Whenever price returns to that area, we can expect those people to close out their positions, which acts as buying pressure, okay? Nothing is guaranteed, but that's how I see things, okay? So what would that mean? We have February low resting right above that monthly breaker. If price was to dump into that area, right, sweep and then reclaim February low, right, that's in my opinion a good long to target January high. January high lining up with that daily supply that we marked out earlier. And if we reclaim January high, right, then it's off to new highs. Okay, so that's mainly what I'm watching. So I definitely could see lower here. I think the local draw on liquidity is towards February low. If we sweep that and reclaim, then I think you want to be looking for longs back towards January high. Above January high, it's going a lot higher. Okay, if we don't, for me it's quite simple. If we stay below February low, I'd rather stay out of the market, because then I think we just chop in between February low and our weekly range low down here. Okay, maybe not this low, but more like this level down here, which acted as support down here. So then I could see us range in between that level and this level. So then I rather look for shorts on the retest here and target down here, and look for fresh longs down, lower down below 19k. Okay, but until then, I'm mainly looking for the sweep of February low, right? Looking for the reclaim, and then look to long it back towards January high and potentially even higher. All right. Then one more thing, OP is an interesting chart in my opinion. Just quickly want to go over this. I've just marked out some oof, we just popped, I see. I actually longed this morning, so it's a good sign. Why? We've had this range high, this range low, range high swept, right? Nuked, retested range high, ugly sweep, all the way down to range lows, formed this low and then swept this low and that low all in one go. Aggressive sweep, reclaim, retest, and now where's the local draw? In my opinion, at least towards these highs up here. Okay, if you mark it out with a clean range, you can also see that our range mean of that range is pivotal. There, support, and then resistance. So now we have this local high resting right below our range mean. So I think the next logical target for OP is this range mean at around $2.67. Okay, so entered a setup like this, right? Entered there, stop loss right below this range low, targeting up there. If we reclaim this, it's towards these highs, but most likely gonna take some off at this range mean level. All right, that's the first position I took in quite a while. So let's see how it goes. It's half risk, taking it easy in these market conditions where we're chopping. Mainly focused on Bitcoin at the moment, not on altcoins. But yeah, I felt like this was a good setup, at least for a squeeze, to squeeze some late shorts, people who shorted down here, right? So that's why I took it. But yeah, mainly focusing on Bitcoin. All right, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.